You cannot bullshit a bullshitter. That's what my stepfather told me. Same for my pedophile uncle. And I took note of that from a very young age. I saw it, took notes. That's my whole life. I take notes, pay attention. People don't think I'm paying attention. People thought I was too traumatized to pay attention. And people thought I was too fucked up to remember things. Well, I have a good little surprise. But I always have little surprises. I even surprise myself. And I know things when I need to know them. Not necessarily when I want to, but when I need to know them. And I found out more lies told about me. Like how my ex was going around telling people that I cheated on him when his brother died. Or when he choked me out at the rave, that I just fell and hit my head, but he choked me out and I passed out. And now that I'm looking back at things, one time we were fucking and he hit me so hard, he fucked up my jaw. Now I think it was on purpose. Imagine that. That rave, people thought I OD'd. I had stopped doing drugs. I stopped doing drugs. Not that I have anything against them. Certain ones, yes, of course. I think certain ones are okay in moderation if you want to partake in that, but I stopped doing them. And people didn't think I had other friends, or people that saw what happened, or people that would actually believe me. When he choked me out, I fell and I hit my head so hard. I was bleeding, the ambulance was called, I had a knot on my head for a long time. When he hit me, my jaw was fucked up for days. To tell people I cheated on him when his brother passed away, too. Well, I'll tell you the real story. That's the thing about me. I tell the real story, and I have receipts. But you didn't expect that, right? You thought I would have shame. Well, you can't shame someone that's been ashamed their whole life for no reason and realize it was for no reason. Everything happens for a reason. And I can forgive myself for all the things I've done because of the gray area. People think black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white. Well, as above, so below. That's the whole thing. You can't have the light without the dark. That's the whole thing. And the thing about me is that I'm not curated, I'm real. I'm real. I have depth, substance, and I will tell you exactly what I've done because you can't shame me, you can't embarrass me, you can't humiliate me. And what is unfolding right now is a good lesson for people to maybe be careful because you don't know who you're fucking with. I love you. A long, long time ago, I said, put me in, coach. And Spirit put me in. Everything happens for a reason. And it's 3:33 o'clock. How lucky. And I learned my lessons. That's the thing. I learned my lessons. That's why I'm still here. And think about it. I meant to say this the other day, but whenever I was talking about how I got locked out of my house, I was begging Spirit to unlock my door, maybe a window, just perhaps, please, just let it happen. And Spirit said, no, you have to learn your lesson. You have to ask for help. You have to drop your pride, drop your ego. Despite the things you're going through with this house, drop your pride. I said, okay. I went to my friend's house, knocked on the door. It wasn't loud enough. It wasn't loud enough, so he didn't hear. I had to go to my other neighbor that I didn't really know, but I had talked to once before. And she called the landlords, and I got the key so I could do everything else. And sometimes that's the thing. Sometimes things don't work out the way you want them, but they work out the way you need them to. So I had to ask for help. That was something that was really hard for me to do. That's my ego, that's my pride. But I learned my lessons fast. And like I said, I take notes. That time whenever my ex slapped me, I remember we were fucking and he slapped me, I started crying. I'm telling him to stop, he's not listening to me. And then eventually he takes me serious. It shouldn't get to that point, it shouldn't have to get to that point, and it shouldn't have to get to this point. I shouldn't have to explain myself, but I'll expose myself, because I always do that. I don't mind it. That's the thing. Like I said, you can't humiliate me. Whenever I was a dancer, there's like one side that we could work on that was completely nude. I was completely exposed. You can't embarrass me, because what is what is. That's the thing. Can't change certain things, so I accept them. So when I have to tell the truth, I don't mind it, because it's what happened. Was I the best in the situation? Not necessarily, but that's the gray area. Like I said, as above, so below. Everything happens for a reason. We do things for a reason sometimes, even if it's not necessarily the right thing. But was everything the right thing you did too? Well, I think it's a lot worse than what is in the light right now. But all the shadows must come to the light. And I love that for us. Not for you though. But I'm going to get on with the story, because I said I would tell it. But I'm going to start another video, because this is at 8 minutes and some change. And I need to finish doing my makeup. And I only have... It's almost at 1.5 minutes that I would have left. And that's not enough to tell the full story. I'll see you in part 2. And I know you're watching. I know you're watching, Jay. I know you're watching.